Starting August 13th, people in the US are going to have to submit their ID to watch YouTube. Mark my words, being anonymous online is coming to an end.
Okay, so this sounds pretty serious, and yeah, that's a little bit concerning. However, I do think people are blowing this out of proportion just a little bit, because when in doubt, always look for a better source, not just somebody on TikTok telling you what to believe or what's happening. I actually went to go look this up on Google, and FYI, YouTube is owned by Google, to see if this is true or not. So let's look at what the source says on Google. Actually, one last thing before we look at it, I do want to mention that it was a little bit difficult to find this information, which I find a little bit sketchy, because I would type in stuff like YouTube ID verification or YouTube user ID verification, and it would give me different stuff not related to August 13th in this. But I did find it on the YouTube help page, so let's go ahead and look at it. This is from a Google employee, so again, if they're lying about this, that's a problem. Hi everyone, starting August 13th, 2025, we'll begin rolling out an age estimation model to determine if a US-based user is under the age of 18. This will happen regardless of the birth date you entered when creating your account. We'll then use that to extend age-appropriate product experiences and protections to more teens, like enabling digital well-being tools and only showing non-personalized ads. These protections for teens are not new. We now have enhanced technology to more accurately determine whether or not a user is under 18 and are now able to extend these protections to more teenagers. We've used this approach in other markets for some time where it is working well, and we are now gradually rolling it out to the US. The age estimation model uses a variety of signals such as YouTube activity and longevity of the account. If we determine you're under 18, you'll be notified. As always, you'll have the option to verify your age through government ID, selfie, or a credit card if you believe our age estimation model is incorrect. And then there's a little bit more information beyond this, but from what I'm gathering, this is not actually saying that if you don't enter your ID on YouTube, you're no longer allowed to use YouTube. To me, this sounds like if you don't enter your ID, you're just simply not going to be able to watch age-restricted videos and you won't have personalized ads. Is that a deal breaker to me? No, absolutely not. Honestly, if it's age-restricted, why should we be watching it anyway? Now, could this be weaponized in the future? Absolutely, and I'm not going to put that out of the realm of possibility, but for now, I think we're blowing this out of proportion. However, if it does turn out that YouTube is asking for your ID no matter what, do not put in your ID. Do not enter your ID. You can find other forms of entertainment without having to risk that. And I've talked to other people about this and they're like, well, I don't really see the point. It's no different than them having your name or your address. So yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because if they have your ID and they have any of that information, that is directly linked to quite literally who you are as a person. They can steal all of your information just based off that. So if it comes up, I just wouldn't risk it. And I hope you don't either. Because if you're really willing to risk losing your identity, your literal identity, over some internet videos, then I think we got some other things to worry about than just security issues.